Governor Salucci asked me if I had interest in coming to the Essex County Sheriff's Department. It was a very difficult time for the Sheriff's Department, and I was kind of excited about it. About a year before I thought about it, one of my friends, Pete Foreman, becoming sheriff down in Plymouth County, had gone down and spent some time with him, looking at what was going on. And so I was up for the challenge, and I really wanted to do the job. And I've been very fortunate that I've been there for three terms, and I served a couple of terms, my expired term of former sheriff. So I've been there for 20 years this September, and the time has just flown by. But I think, some of the things that I do on a day-to-day basis, and what we've really tried to develop in the agency over the last 20 years is really to, I've really tried to focus in on the leadership and, what type of leadership was I going to bring to the Sheriff's Department. And then with that, what type of vision I was going to bring to that agency. And I focus in on the vision of, rehabilitation and changing people's behavior, and then the professional development of the staff, the correctional officers, and what type of values I expect people to bring to the workplace. And we really focused in on those type of things, which I really think when we look at the values and the vision and the hard work that people bring, it's really got us to where we're at today. And it's a large agency. There's a lot of things that has changed and developed over the last couple of years. We have the House of Correction in Middleton, which anywhere is between 1,200 and 1,230 people we house today. This morning we had 1,232 there. We have way too many people incarcerated in this country. It's a major, major problem across the country. We talk about it with the National Sheriff's Association. We have a tremendous appetite of prescription drugs and alcohol in this country. It's fueling our prisons and jails. We have a pre-release facility up in Lawrence where Jeff works and manages and runs the second shift. We have another 340 beds up there. It's filled all the time. We have about 50 people out on pre-release that are on GPS bracelets that are working in the communities and live in halfway houses and group homes, which really helps with our reentry initiative to step people down. We started a group of us. We started the first ever women's pre-release facility in the town of Salisbury. We have 48 women up there. We got them out of Framingham State Prison, which is a real tough situation for women. We have also 3 community correction centers, one in Lynn, one in Salisbury, the northern part of the county. It's a collaboration with probation, and then one in Lawrence. We do a lot of drug testing, a lot of drug treatment, help people to finish up their GED. Then we have civil process as a function of the Office of Sheriff. We have one in Lawrence and one in Salem, which we opened back in 97, 98. And then we have the Regional Dispatch Center, which the former governor, Val Patrick, and this governor asked one of the responsibilities of the Office of Sheriff to host it. We have 5 cities and towns that are involved with that, and it's a growth area. Everybody's handheld devices. There's a lot of technology involved with that, but it's worked very well. We've got a team of people we brought in to manage that exclusively, and keep that separate from the prison, the operation of the prison. And so those are some of the things. And when I talk about managing Office of Sheriff, we budget now is this past year we're finishing up. We're going to be spending probably around $67 million. We have the largest, unfortunate, prison population in the Commonwealth, larger than Suffolk County, larger than Middlesex County, larger than Springfield, Hampden County. So it's something to be proud of. We have a lot of people, unfortunately, incarcerated in this county. We've also started in the last year, I think one of the best things that we've done, we've been really looking at the number of pretrial people that are being housed because of the opiate epidemic and the heroin issue that we have in this county and in the Commonwealth. The governor, Charlie Baker, asked 5 Republican sheriffs about 2.5 years ago. We had met with him, and he was running for governor. He said, "What do you think is going to be the major issue?" I talked to him, and I said to him, I said, "You're going to find that this heroin issue and these prescription drugs is going to really consume your time, and it's really a major public health issue. It affects our schools, affects our hospitals, whole mental health field. We want people that are dual addicted, affects prisons, populations, public safety. Everybody knows someone that's either in jail or has died from using heroin. So it's really taken off, and unfortunately, it's been a real problem in our county. So one of the things that we looked at with Dr. Steve Valley, who helps us with AdCare, is we kind of wanted to go back to the 80s, and we came up with this idea, and working with Steve, to start a detox in Middleton, which we opened on the 7th of December. First 6 months, we served about 277 people. It's amazing. And those 277 people had a chance to come in and, in a clinical setting, not be involved in the rest of the prison population, focus in on, why they're using drugs and why they're drinking, and really catch their breath and get a period of sobriety. We use AdCare to provide the clinical and the treatment side. We have NAFCare, which provided to all of the medical. It's a major medical provider across the United States, to really focus in on those underlying issues that people are struggling with. We've had, as I said, 277 people go through. All of those individuals have gone back to court and had their cases adjudicated and either found guilty or continued on a finding of probation and cleared out and got them out of this spin dry cycle and in the cycle that we've been bringing people back and forth and in and out, falling on probation, and left the court with a plan of what they were going to do with their lives. And it's been very, very successful. We've had a lot of sheriff's departments contact us from other parts of the country, and clearly we've had some articles in print, and it's really going to be something that other sheriff's departments are going to be doing across the country. Some of my colleagues in Mass are trying to start in Suffolk County. And the final part of that is we've really looked at females and women. Population in Framingham State Prison has just been absolutely out of control, and unfortunately, women is one of the largest segment of the criminal justice system in the country today. So on July 4th or 5th, we started the first. We're housing females now in Middleton, and to get them out of Framingham State Prison. And we're doing a female detox, and we've had about 24 women who would have been sent off and shuffled off to Framingham in a pretrial setting have been in the female detox, and our staff is doing a tremendous job. The captain, the lieutenant, and sergeant, who really, all three of the females are really interested in treatment and recovery, and have really done a good job. And the first one has just been released by the courts and sent off to a program for about 6 months. So we're starting to see people turn the curve, but it's going to be a tough issue. It's going to be you're going to be patient, and it's going to take a lot of work. And I think Jeff, understands that, has the vision to try to continue to keep those programs going and really to work on those and to really really develop that. And that's really one of the major responsibilities of the sheriff, is try to bring in a good team of people to help manage that agency and work that agency, people that have vision and good leadership skills. So I think that's going to be some of the fun stuff that he'll get to do, that has to happen, and it's going to be very, very important. But I've been very fortunate. I've enjoyed my tenure there, and very, very pleased with the employees, where the employees are at, and I'm very pleased about what I see in the streets when I bump into people that have been incarcerated and turning their lives around, heading in the right direction. And that's really the reward that you get from being the office of sheriff. Our country's